Otterbacher on with us right now. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us, man. Had you on, of course, for the Medina County Fair, but boy, when I saw Ohio Dots was sponsoring the ice cream eating contest for Kids Day here at the Lorain County Fair, I said, we've got to have Jeff on for this to tell us all about the ice cream eating contest. So Matt and I have been very curious. What are some of the rules and regulations for said ice cream eating contest?
Well, we made it pretty simple. Just do not pick the cup up. Leave the cup on the table, and then got to scoop all the dots into your mouth that way. We were a little nervous that some of the kids might just throw the cup right up in their face and there'd be dots everywhere, and then they'd say, "I win."
I like that, but that evens the playing field for folks too.
Yeah.
Got to use the spoon to get it in there.
Got to use a spoon. Got to keep it on the table.
So it was a small cup, right? Whoever mows through that small cup the fastest is the winner.
Correct.
Now there are different classifications, different age groups.
Yeah,
right?
we did 4 age groups. It was like 3 to 5, 7, or 6 to 8, and I think, or 6 to 9 maybe, and I'm losing my math here.
So you
all right. We get the point.
Four age categories. Break it down between 5 and 13. Yep.
And you mentioned in the older age group, you had a lot of adults clamoring. They were actually heckling you guys.
Well, we're doing the sign up, and all of a sudden these guys just kept. It's Lee and Bob. They're just yelling at me. Oh, where's the open class? That's not the fair. There's not an open class. There's always an open class at the fair. So we only had. I think we had at the moment when we were doing the entries, there was just one guy on there, one kid for the 13 to 15-year-olds. So I thought, well, we'll make that the open class. We'll let that guy win his age categories by himself, and then we'll have the adults. But we ended up having some more 13 to 15-year-olds roll up, and we did the open class. So.
I like that, though. There's a lot of 13, 15-year-olds I know who can take food down just as well as anyone I know.
There was just 3 kids, though.
Really?
I was highly surprised. I thought that would have been our biggest prize.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. 13 to 15, usually at that age, kids are growing like weeds.
Yeah.
Not to mention you've got the metabolism rate of a cheetah. You could mow down 16 or 17 small cups of Dippin' Dots and not even feel it.
Right.
Wow.
Very cool.
And that was the only the 13, 15-year-olds. It was the only class where there was a tie.
Wow.
I mean, and it was
a tie.
Yeah, it was a tie. Both those kids, they threw that spoon down. Their hands went up in the air. And I thought, how did that happen?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. So, what were there prizes for those?
Yeah,
who won?
we gave the winners. We gave them 5 free Dippin' Dots, so they get one free Dippin' Dot for each day that's left of the fair.
That's cool.
Or however they wanted to use them. And then we had some Dippin' Dot wristbands for second and third place.
I like that.
Yep.
So for being the fastest to eat ice cream, you get more ice cream.
Right.
That's a perfect prize.
Jeff Otterbacher with Ohio Dots, our guest here on Bullseye on the Afternoon. Boy, that is a brilliant business model, my friend, because we had questions about when you put an ice cream eating contest together, do you worry about getting an ice cream headache? But you gave them just enough to whet their appetite, and you actually made them hungrier for more Dippin' Dots later on. Well done.
Yeah. But there was some definite brain freezes going on. The little kids was the funniest because they're trying to eat it because their parents are telling them to eat it fast, and they're like, I'm not supposed to eat my food fast. You tell me not to eat my food fast. The parents are going, eat it. And then they're stopping. The parents are like, why are you stopping? They're rubbing their heads.
Yeah. That's funny.
See, an ice cream headache is worth it, though. Man, is it worth it. Sometimes you know you're going to get it as you're eating your ice cream, but it is worth it.
Yep.
It is worth the pain 5 minutes after you eat it. I'll say that. No question about that.
Yep.
Well, and